Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Man and the Lens, back again with another video. Today I'm actually shooting, strangely, I'm shooting with a very lens that I'm not gonna say I've reviewed, but I have spoken about. I've made like a first impression video, and it's an all manual lens. So I'm actually obliged to have like a all rig to see myself. Let's just use this. I'll show you guys what I am shooting with. And I am shooting everything. There we go. So this is literally what I'm shooting with. So that all of this can work, I have to put like a monitor on top of this. And yeah, so now I'm out of focus. So I'm using focus picking to be able to get myself in focus. And it's not very necessarily the easiest way to shoot. But now, because if I move out, I'm out of focus, so I have to like pre-focus and then move slightly and get myself in focus. So yeah, right there, I'm in focus. But one thing I love about this lens, and that's something that I kind of underestimated, and I never thought this lens is actually capable of, is the bokeh. It's a swirly bokeh. So this is a risespray lens that I've made a first impression about. This lens only cost about $26, or less than $30, give or take, and it's able to produce this swirly bokeh. So I took it out yesterday with my XT1 just to, you know, get a feel of the lens, because I've never really used it as much. I've used it on here and there, but I really haven't used it to put it to its face. And this lens shines a lot in environment like this. It's a wide angle lens, wide-ish, because on a crop sensor it's an equivalent to a 35, but it gives you really beautiful stuff. And I used it to take all of the photo that you've been seeing on the video so far. And the one thing, it's very neutral in terms of colors. That's one thing I can tell you. One of the biggest characteristic of the lens is literally the swirly bokeh. As you are seeing it on this video right there, it works better as a portrait, but you have to really get super close up to somebody. And if you're one person that's not very comfortable shooting people and very close up, being really close to a person, you might feel like a little bit intimidated just by the experience, and the person on the other end of the lens or behind the lens can also feel a little bit intimidated. So if it's not really a lens for everybody, it's good for like not, I wouldn't say general purpose shooting, but stuff like this, because it's really good when you're shooting yourself and you put it like this, and if you can pre-focus and, you know, get to a point where things looks this beautiful, because the background there, it's just blown out, it just looks beautiful. The bokeh looks beautiful because it's very swirly, and swirly bokeh is just, the bokeh is like rounding around the person, and those are things that kind of make this lens stand out. For the price, literally, it's a very good lens. I'm shooting it wide open right now. I don't know if I'm sharp enough. I'm relying on the how do you call that? I'm relying on the focus picking on my monitor there. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's really not too bad. So that's pretty much what this lens really gives you. In terms of color, it's very neutral, which is really good in terms of like color grading. I'm shooting in f-log right now, so hopefully I get like a really good grading out of this. The aperture blade, I don't even know how many it has, probably 6 or 7. It's not that much, and I think a lot of these lenses that try to replicate this look. I have the Helios M44 2M as well, which is a 58 millimeter lens, and it also gives you really swirly bokeh, especially if you can get a subject behind it. And I'm actually might use that lens a little bit more on my Fuji as well, because I have the adapter now, so we will see how it goes. The thing is, it gets a little bit bulky, especially if you want to stay really small and nimble. But yeah, you see this is very beautiful, especially if you're shooting like a wedding, something like that, and you put your couple in a situation like this will definitely look very beautiful. This is like a look. There's a lot of expensive lenses, especially the one that you use for Batman. The latest one has like they use Helios, and because of this characteristic, it gives you like an anamorphic-ish type of look, and this is what something like a lot of people want. But the XT1 with this lens, it's actually a really good pairing. You won't be wrong going out with something like this. You can shoot portrait, it's very versatile. You shoot portrait, you can shoot establishing shot like your wide angle low view, but it's flares a lot. So that's one thing that you can't really shoot it in the sun. It's just a blur when you shoot it in the sun. It's just a piece of light, streak of light going into your. You can't make out what you are shooting because it's very, very soft when you shoot it straight into the light. I think the coating is not really made for flaring. It's a very cheap lens, for granted it, but it's not too bad for what I've done so far. So that's pretty much about it about this lens for now. I'll see you guys in the next video and peace out.